Hi, everybody. Hello, 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 everybody. Let me unpin this message. Unpin. Okay. Nature Guy, thank you so much for the donation. My friend Eric, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind of you. Hi, Abigail. Hi, Nature Guy. Hi, Barry. I saw Sono. Hi, Sono. Abigail. Fisherman's Lodge. Hi, Fisherman's Lodge. Nature Guy, thank you again so much. That's a super sticker. Is that what that is? Thank you, thank you. Larry. What? You tried to go to my shop but said it was closed? Fisherman's using the emojis. Thank you. Nature Guy says good evening. Hi, Larry. Hi, Mike Rafferty. Hi, love our toy pups. And Sono. Hi, everybody. All right, let me go check them. Let me go check now. I'm wondering. All right, let me just check this link, Daisy. DAISYWATER.com. No, .etsy.com. DaisyWater.etsy.com. No, it's there. Okay. I don't know if you're yanking my chain or not, Larry. Hi, everybody. Da, 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 da. Happy Saturday, Barry. Thank you. Oh, you got it, Larry. Okay. Thank you, Larry. Some of the stuff is not up there yet. You know, I'm just getting ready for Halloween. I have some canvases, and you'll see if you go look. Thank you. Oh, you spelled it? Okay. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Larry, how are you today? How are you today? Abigail says congratulations to everyone. I love you guys. I love you too. I love you guys. You're tired, Larry? I'm tired today too. What is it, right? It's Friday or it's Saturday. We should be full of energy. Hey, Barry. Barry said he's doing okay. I'm also doing okay. I'm doing good, really. I'm doing good. You went shopping? Oh, nice. Did you buy anything special? Nice, Larry. How's the weather with everybody? Barry, how's your weather? Larry, how's your weather up there in Arkansas? Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. I love that song. Who sings that song? Bonus points. Oh, a few groceries? I hate grocery shopping. It's the worst. Sunny and 60 degrees. I like that. I like that. Chicago, that's right. Yeah. Yep. Saturday in the park. We have right now, look at 79 degrees still right now. 79 degrees. And it's what? It's 8 o'clock at night, 79 degrees. 75 in Rainberry? Hey, Fisherman's Lodge. Hi, Stuart. Oh, you're using all those beautiful emojis. Aren't they pretty? I gotta check and see if we can make more. I'm not even sure. I've been so busy, I have no idea. Larry says 7 o'clock there. That's right. You're an hour behind me, Larry. Yeah, that's right. Aw, thank you, Stuart. I hope you like them. All right, well, we have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Stuart, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. You love them? I know, me too. They're really cute. You should see the ones I have coming. Oh, they're really cute too. $6.59 plus tax. Hey, Nature. Oh, thank you. Yeah, happy birthday to Daisy. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Yep, she's going to be 4, you guys. Mm-hmm. Abigail says hi to Barry. Mary, good evening, beautiful people. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Barry says hey to Chris. Chris has used the emojis. Thank you, Nature. Stuart says I woke up. Abigail says hi to Mary. Abigail says hi to Nature. Barry says hello, Abigail. Nature. Baxter, you stepped away. Nature Guy, thank you so much for your sticker. A super sticker, is that what that's called? Thank you. Nature, thank you. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Abigail says hi, Nature. Nature Guy says hi, Chris. Mary says hello, Abigail. It's Daisy May's birthday today for me. That's right, you're over there. It is, Stuart. Yeah, she's May 4th. Yep. Abigail says, I love you guys, and I feel blessed with you guys. Thank you, Abigail. Fisherman's Lodge says, hi, Abby. Nature Guy, you're welcome. Sharing some love. Thank you, Nature Guy. So sweet. All right, we do have a puzzle. Abigail says, you're welcome. Stuart says, may the 4th be with you. Uh-huh. That's right. May the 4th be with you. 'Tis right. Kind of dark. I might have to switch chairs too. Now you got me singing. I wish it was the 4th of July. All right, how does that look to everybody? Nature says, hi, Barry. Barry, Eric, Larry, Abigail, Stuart, Mary. I'm lurking. Won't be available tomorrow, so wanted to acknowledge sweet day. Oh, you're not available tomorrow? Okay. Aw, thank you so much, Nature. Yes, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. Barry says, hit the like button or leave. Just kidding, but you really should hit the like button and not leave. Thank you, Barry. Mary says, beautiful artwork. Thank you, Mary. Abigail says, what do you have a watermelon? Abigail says, I like to do painting. Barry says, 2 down is love. 2 down. I love Lucy. I love Lucy. Love. I love Lucy. That's right. Hi, Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake Love Ambitious here, everybody. Say hi to her. Nature Guy says, I'll be back again. Sorry. That's okay, Nature Guy. Do what you gotta do, buddy. No worries. But thank you again. Mary says hello to Nature Dog. Abigail says, hi, Coffee. Hi, David. Everybody say hi to my favorite grandson. David's here. Hi, David. Happy Saturday. Or for you, it's what? Sunday. It's Sunday morning. Barry says 54 down is Brad. Pitt or Garrett. That's Brad. 54. B-R-A-D. Brad Pitt. You guys know Brad Pitt. That's right. Abigail says she likes to paint. Stuart says, hey, Chris. Abigail says, hey, David. Mary says, hello, Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake says, Abby to the Gale, hi. David says, hey, Abby. Coffee Cake says, Mary, hello. Barry says, 67 across is September. August follower. What follows August? September. Yeah, I'm going to switch my seat out. Hold on, guys. I got to switch seats. This one, it just hurts my feet. Okay. This one's much better. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. Don't forget to have your water nearby. September's right. Jonathan Davis. Hello, Jonathan. A crossword party. That's right. Welcome. Mary says, how are you doing, Coffee Cake? Coffee Cake's using emojis. Thank you, girl. Abigail says, I'm going to keep on pushing. Jonathan says, hi to Coffee. Barry says, 43 across is ask. Ask for or request, right? 43. ASK. That's correct. Coffee Cake says hi to David. Abigail. Jonathan says hi to Abigail. Abigail got a new dress. What color dress? What's it look like? Nature says hi, Coffee Cake, David, and anyone I missed. Nature Dog, you having a good day? How are the doggies? How are you? David says hi to Coffee Cake. David says, hey, Chris. Coffee Cake says hi, Nature. Abigail says, I'm helping everyone mod. 5 down is ultra. Prefix for violet or sound. Ultraviolet, ultrasound. That's right. 5 down. ULTRA. Ultra. Abigail's using emojis. Good girl, Abigail. Billiard Bag. Oh, hello, buddy. How are you? Happy Saturday. 1 down is grow. Get bigger. Yeah, GROW. That's correct. Grow. 1 across glum. Sad faced. Yeah, glum. GLUM. Also right. Billy Bagel says peace. Abigail says hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. Barry says 36 down is ink. Pen contents. What's inside the pen? Ink. Makes sense, right? Ink. Abigail says green. Barry says 36 across is inside. Inside the park, home run baseball rarity. Inside. I believe you. I know Barry knows baseball. INSIDE. Inside the park, home run baseball rarity. I never even heard of that before. Coffee Cake is 17 across his oven. Large kitchen appliance. OVEN. It's an oven. Also right. What is everyone's favorite memory of me? My favorite memory of you, Abigail, is actually just today when you said you got a new dress. I love that. I love that you got a new dress. Nature Dogs is doing really good, getting some rest. Oh, good. You know, I was so tired this afternoon, I fell asleep on the couch outside. Totally unintentional. I was actually editing a video. I could not keep my eyes open. I had to put the iPad down and I had to lay down and take a nap. My body said, that's it. Good for you, Nature. Get that rest. Barry says 28 down is Andre. Agassi. Andre Agassi. Bonus points if you know what sport he played. Anybody know what sport Andre Agassi played? Bonus points up for grabs. Hope you're doing good today too, Daisy May and everyone. Thank you, Nature. I'm doing good. Also relaxing. I planned on doing diamond painting and I didn't. Instead, I took a nap. Coffee Cakes is Nature, you too, just surviving. Abigail says, I'm cleaning the house today. You went to a bookstore. Nice, Abigail. I love bookstores. Your face hurts? How come? Hi, Toy Pups. Look at Toy Pup has given us so much love. Thank you. Abigail says, I'm in a lot of pain. Why are you in pain, Abigail? Why's your face hurt? 45 across is great. Great-grandfather. Your great-grandfather is your dad's dad's dad. Great. 45. That's right. Great. Great. Very good. Barry's using a tennis ball, as is billiard bagel. Coffee Cake says forward on his mentors. Trusted counselors. Mentors. 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 That's right. Billiard says Barry Knuckles, man. Or I think I can't really see it. Abigail says, how is the Snow White? She's all done, Abigail. Snow White is all done. I showed her the other day. I don't know if you were here or not. But a couple days ago, she was on at the beginning of the stream. She's all done. I got to get her framed. Mary said, wasn't he a wrestler? Oh, wasn't he a wrestler? Nope. Tennis. Yeah, billiard bagel and Barry tennis player. Andre Agassi was a tennis player. Probably still is. I don't really know. Maybe he's too old now. My tooth hurts, says Abigail. David says 15 across is Leon. Oh, yeah. Africa, Sierra Leone, 15. Leone. Good one, David. David, you having a good weekend, bud? Did you go surfing? Nature says tennis. That's right, Nature. Did a lot of diamond painting. Oh, that's good. I planned on doing some, and I didn't do any. 41 across his nerves. Get on someone's nerves. Be annoying. 41. N-E-R-V as in Victor. E-S. Nerves. You're getting on my nerves. You're getting on my last nerve. Love Toy Pups is laughing. Thank you, Toy Pups. Barry says 31 down is Biden. Obama's VIP. 31. It was Mr. Biden. B-I-D-E-N. Okay. There we go with that one. Dave says, Abby, get well soon. Toothache is worse pain. It is. Toothaches are terrible. Oh. Billy Bagel says 37 across is odd. Peculiar. People think I'm peculiar. And I say, you're right. I am kind of odd. I can't help it. Abigail's using emojis. Thank you, Abigail. Billy Bagel says 34 across is man's. A man's home is his castle. And so is a woman's. Sure is. Good one. Abigail says, thank you so much. Thank you, Abigail. Coffee Cake, the emoji's back. Hello, everyone, she says. Hello, Coffee Cake emoji. Mary says, you're right, tennis player. Awesome. Barry says 40 across is dos. 2 in Spain. How would you say 2 in Spain? Dos. D-O-S. That's right. Abigail's using emojis, and she says hi to Coffee Cake. And she's using metal emojis. Thank you, Abigail. David, yeah, my friend had a birthday, so it was fun. Oh, nice. Oh, you had a fun day. Awesome, David. Good to hear. Coffee Cake, the emoji, says, hello, Abby to the gal. Abigail says, I love you guys. We love you too, Abigail. Billy Orbago says, 26 across is award. A prize. Prize is an award. A-W-A-R-D. Award. Right on. Barry says 29 across is GPA. Student's average. 29. G-P-A. Grade point average. Correct. I got my wisdom teeth. Oh, no. You got them out, you mean? Barry says 29 down is gig. A musician's job is a gig. It's a G-I-G. It's a G-I-G. Also correct. Bill Your Bagel says 21 down is end. Finish. Yeah, finish. 21 down. 21. Anybody watch the Kentucky Derby just a little while ago? We did. Anybody watch the Kentucky Derby? Anybody win anything? Abigail's using emoji. Thank you, Abigail. 33 down is nests. Treetop homes. 33. They are nests. 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 Nest with an S on the end. Plural. Abigail says rock. Barry says 47 down is tow. Haul a car. Yeah, if you haul a car, you're towing it. 47. Tow. Also right, you guys. Larry says 11 down is tree. Elm or sequoia. That's a tree, Larry. You're right. 11. It's a tree. Tree. Good one, good one, good one. A 20 across is western. Any of the Zane Grey's novels. Barry, I'm going to take your word. W-E, oh yeah, W-E-S-T-E. I was like, I don't know, so I'm taking your word on that one, but you're right. Barry also says 6 down is peon. A lowly laborer. 6. It's a peon. P-E-O-N. Yep. Mary says it was a muddy race, but a good race. It was a muddy race, wasn't it? At the very end, I said to my husband, those horses all look like they're gray. You know how the gray horses are rare? Because they were all covered in mud from like head to toe. They were covered in mud, dried mud. And it looked like they were gray. Yep. Barry says 5 across is upper. Higher birth. U-P-P-E-R. You're right about that one. Good. Coffee Cake says 38 across is pageant. Beauty pageant, Miss America competition. That's right. 38, pageant. P-A-G-E-A-N-T. Pageant. Correct. Bill Your Bagel, 44 across is debt. Money owed. Oh, yeah, that's a debt. D-E-B as in boy, T, debt. Silent B. Bill Your Bagel says 47 across is tunes. Melodies. Melodies are tunes. T-U-N-E-S, tunes. Correctamundo. Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Anthony Chihuahua's here, everybody. Say hi to Anthony. Hi, Anthony. He says, howdy, Daisy Mae, all in the chat. Grabbing me some dinner, and we'll join later. Got you in the meantime. Thank you, Anthony. Enjoy your dinner, buddy. Enjoy your dinner. 18 across is toxic. Poisonous. Poisonous. 18 across, it is toxic. T-O-X-I-C. Poisonous, also toxic. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. If you're working, hit that like button. If you're lurking, hit that like button. If you're twerking, hit that like button. If you're doing all three, if you're lurking and working and twerking, double tap your screen. We appreciate you and thank you. Coffee Cake says 54 across is bewitch. Enchant or charm. Oh, I like that word. 54 is bewitch. B-E-W-I-T-C-H. That's right. Good one, Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake says hi to Anthony. Billiard Bagel says 50 across is mob. Unruly crowd. Unruly crowd is a mob. M-O-B. That's right, you guys. Mob is right. A 50 down is messy. 50. Sloppy. Oh, sloppy. 50, 50, 50. Messy. Yeah, you guys, tomorrow's Daisy Mae's birthday, and she's still not feeling well. But we got her presents all wrapped. We got her a really nice birthday biscuit from the Doggy Bakery. And she had a bath today, so she's nice and pretty and she smells good. And tomorrow we're going to put a nice, cute little birthday dress on her. So look forward to a coming up video of her birthday. Berry says 56 down is chop. Cut up. Cut up. 56. Oh, yeah. C-H-O-P. Chop. Billy Bagel says 44 down is dubious. Questionable? 44. Oh, yeah. D-U-B-I-O-U-S. That's an odd clue for dubious. But all right. You're right. Nature says, hi, Anthony. Zed. Zed's place. Laces. Oh, wait a minute. I missed something. Hi, Zed. Hey, buddy. How are you? Happy Saturday, Zed. How are you? How did I miss you? I jumped right over you. Anthony says, hi, coffee cake. I missed that. Urban. Coffee cake emoji says 30 across is urban. Of the city. That's right. U-R-B-A-N. That's right. Urban. All right. And there's Zed's place. Hi, buddy. Hi, Zed. Welcome. Coffee cake laughs. Coffee cake emoji's back. Anthony says, LOL. Barry says 56 is chop. Gotcha. Dubious, gotcha. Nature says, hi, Anthony, Zed, Bish, and Billiard. Barry says 10 down is surfers. Wave riders. We have a surfer in here. Look at that. A surfer. We're always having our friends in the puzzle. I like it. Coffee cake emoji says, hi, Nature. Larry says, Daisy, do you remember Nature Dog Round store name? I don't. But she's here. Nature, Larry wants to know your, is it the Etsy store? Larry, are you talking about her Etsy store? Barry says 16 across is urge. Egg on. Yeah, if someone's egging you on, they're urging you to do something. 16 is urge. I keep hearing noises outside. U-R-G. There you go. Urge. Egg on. That's right. Larry says, oh, hello, NDR. Anthony says, Chris and Barry too. Zed, Bagel, and Larry. Barry says 19 across is real. A film holder, yeah. A film holder is a reel of film. R-E-E-L. Good one. Zed says 49 down is cabin. A forest home. 49. If you're living in a forest, you're probably living in a cabin. I love cabins. I love them. Barry says, hi, Anthony. Anthony says, Zed, roll call's cabin. That's right. Yeah. Coffee cake says 25 down is appears. Shows up. If something shows up, it appears. That's right. A-P-P-E-A-R. Appears. A-P-P-E-A. Yeah, appears. That's a good one, too. Chris Outdoors, hi. Sorry I'm late today. You're not late. You're right on time, Chris. Thanks for being here. Barry says 10 across a stab. Puncture. Yeah, grab your coffee, grab your bottle of beer, your glass of water, whatever you're having, and have a seat and join us, everybody. If you know a clue and you think you have a word, just yell it out there. Throw it right there in the chat, and we will make it happen. Stab we got. Daisy Mae, two friends in the puzzle. A surfer and Roll Call's cabin. I know it. Roll Call's cabin and a surfer. These puzzles like our friends. Anthony says, hey, Chris Outdoors. Larry says, no, the other store for the top tier of her membership merchandise. The other store for the top tier. I don't know, Larry. I'm really not sure. Sorry about that. But she's here. She could answer. Chris says, hi, Anthony. Barry says 13 down his belt. Accessory for the waist. It's a belt. B-E-L-T. That's right. Belt. I saw it earlier, just forgot. Yeah, you talking about her Red Bubble store, maybe? Her Red Bubble? I'm not sure what her name or her store names are, though. But she's here. She can tell us. Billiard Bagel says 51 across is similar. Alike. Alike is similar. S-I-M-I-L-A-R. Similar. Also correct. Zed says again, 48 laces. Oh no, Zed, sorry. Yes, shoestrings. I'm sorry. L-A-C-E-S, laces. I'm sorry, Zed. I did see it somewhere. I did see laces. Yep. I saw it way up there next to Urban. Sorry, buddy. Sometimes the chat moves. I miss stuff. I apologize. All right. Larry says, never mind. Well, she's here. She can tell us. All right. Again, laces. Gotcha. Barry says 12 down is ages. 12 down. Eras. Yeah, the eras are different ages. A-G-E-S. The Middle Ages, the Stone Ages. David says, yo, Anthony. Larry says, I'll look it up. Okay, Larry. Sorry, buddy. Anthony says, David. That's right. Hello, David. I forgot about that. Chris says, 8 down is enigma. A mystery or a puzzle is an enigma. That's right. E-N-I-G-M as in mama, A. Enigma. That's right. 35 across his hip. Stylish. If you're stylish, you are hip. H-I-P. Mary says 64 across is the pond. Come upon or find. 64. U-P-O-N, upon. That is also correct. I'm staying out of the puzzle, says Anthony, to avoid any crossouts, you know. No, Anthony. We don't care if we get crossouts. We don't even care. It doesn't even matter. Barry says 50, 5 down is tape. Sticky strip. A strip. 55. T-A-P-E. Also correct. Nature Dog says it's ND Realms. N-D-R-E-A-L-M-S. Thank you, Nature. Chris says 23 across is Gabfest. Talkathon. Oh, 22. 22. That's a Gabfest. G-A-B-F-E-S-T. It's a talkathon. Do they even have any type of thons anymore? I remember going to a skate-a-thon when I was younger. We skated for literally like 12 hours. It was fun though. Gabfest is right. Billy Laces is right. Chris is blunt. 23 down. Not tactful. If you're not tactful, you're just straight to the point. You're blunt. B-L-U-N-T. Kind of me in a way. I'm not one of these people who really beats around the bush much. You know, like why bother? It's too much energy for all that nonsense. Anthony says 52 down is in an instant or suddenly. 52. In an. That's right, Anthony. I thought you were having dinner. I was in her store earlier and it worked for me, says Nature Guy. Anthony says 53 down is menu. A list of dishes. It's a menu. Yeah, I still have to work on merchandise, you guys. I just haven't had the time. I want to get a few things. I definitely want to get some coffee cups made, you know, with Daisy on there. Daisy May on there. A couple other things I have in mind. So I just haven't gotten to it yet. All right, and then Nature Guy says, I wasn't, oh, gotcha there. Menu's right. Needy, 66 across. Poor. Needy, Needy, needy. All right, I'll take that one. Anthony says, hi, Eric. Zed says, love ya, just relaxing tonight. Oh, good. Good. Thanks for being here. Did you have a good day? Did you do any artwork or anything fun? Nature Guy says, hi, Anthony. Zed says, hi to everybody. Anthony says, nice, Zed. You getting some rain. Barry says, 46 down is serene. Peaceful. Peaceful is serene. 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 Very good. 59 across our bears. 59 totes. Oh. 59 is bears? Yeah, I guess it is. I don't understand that one though, but okay. Anthony says 65 is honest. A burden. It is an honest. O-N-U-S. Yes, indeed. Inca, 63 across. The Indians of Peru. I-N-C-A-S. The Incas. They were in Peru, that's right. Yes, got a lot of rain today. Nice storm. Oh, nice. I'll have to take a look. We're supposed to get it tomorrow. Barry says 57 down is hunt. Search. Yeah. Search is hunt. H-U-N-T. Also correct. Anthony says, nice, Zed. Miss our heavy rain season out here. Rain's less and less anymore. Anthony says 60. Needy. We got you. Ass, 39 down. A donkey. A donkey is also an ass. 39. That's right. A-S-S. Correct. 25 across is ample. Enough and then some. Ample. A-M-P-L-E. Correct. Anthony, you called Billiard Bago. Anthony, oh, you meant 39 down. No. Alvin, he says, hi, Daisy May. Hi, everyone. Hi, Alvin. Thanks for being here. How are you, Alvin? Nature Guy says, okay, I think I can sit still for a minute. You're kind of busy today. Thanks, Eric. Anthony says, Alvin, how are you, Alvin? 603 Magna Pirate Jason's here. He says, hi, friends. Hi, Jason. Happy Saturday. Nature Guy says, hi, Alvin. Alvin says, good, thank you, Anthony. Anthony says, 62 across is sane. Reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's sane. Yeah, S-A-N-E. I'd say you're right with that one. 14 across is Rose. Lake Kennedy Matriarch, yeah. Rose Kennedy, R-O-S-E. Also good. Alvin says, hi, Nature Guy. Anthony says, hello to Jason. Alvin says, like 26. Thank you, Alvin. Thank you, everybody. Double tap that screen if you guys are just hanging around. Thank you so much. Jason says, hi, Anthony. Alvin says, hi, Barry. Billy Bagel says, 58 across is ones. Singles. Singles are ones. O-N-E-S. Give me some ones from my wallet. Barry says hello to Alvin. Alvin says hi, 603 Magna Jason. Jason says hi, Alvin. Alvin says hi, Billy Bagel. Billy Bagel says, Anthony, I missed that. Anthony says 14 across, 3 down is S. 3 down. Uses. U-S-E-S. Takes advantage of. All right. 14 across. Yes, Rose. Billy Bagel says, hey, Alvin. Alvin says, good, thank you, Daisy. Just got home. It's 2:30 in the morning there, Alvin. Oh, are you going to bed? Bedtime for you guys. Don't forget, Alvin's in Italy, everybody. Hi, Danny. Danny says, hi, Daisy. Hello, Danny. Welcome. Anthony says, puzzle theme has something to do with on. Anthony says, hi to Danny. Billy Bagel says, perfect puzzle. Oh, thank you. With an emoji. Thank you. Use those emojis, you guys. Anthony says, wow, Alvin, that's late. Home from work? Danny says, Anthony Chihuahua, hi. Alvin says, yes, it is, Anthony. Danny says, billiard bagel. Anthony says, hey, Danny boy. Alvin says, just got out of work. Oh, you just got out of work? I thought maybe you were out having a good time. All right, wait, looks like we got them all. Okay, let's go over what we did not get. Well, we got for free. Stops on a dime, 24. Stop on a dime. That's correct. And then you have yearbook section. Yearbook section, 46. Seniors, SRS. Those are seniors. They're in the yearbook, right? And a Hawaiian island. Hawaiian island is Oahu. O-A-H-U. Oahu. Suffix for small or chicken is pox. Chicken pox. Smallpox. P-O-X. Summarize, 9 down, is recap. R-E-C-A-P. Recap is summarize. You guys know that one. In the midst of, 26. In the midst of is among. A-M-O-N-G. Also right. A heron or an ibis. Oh, look at that, you guys. Heron or ibis, 27 down. It's a waiter. W-A-D-E-R. They are waiters, that's for sure. Clay brick. A 32 down. Adobe. A-D-O-B-E. Who blank seen the wind? 35. Who has? Who has seen the wind? Part of a daisy. Look at part of a daisy. Look, part of a daisy. It's a petal. P-E-T-A-L. Daisy, my baby. Unexceptional. 51. Unexceptional. Similar. S-I-M-I-L-A-R. Okay. Search is hunt. We did get that one, sorry. And the highest heart, if you're playing a deck of cards, is an ace. A-C-E. Correct handle. Whoops. That's my fault. Sorry about that. All right. Where was I? All right. Bill, your bagel says hi to Anthony. Nice to be able to work, Alvin. Rest well, and thanks for joining the puzzle people. Yeah, thank you, Alvin. Alvin says just connected to Anthony. Danny says hi, Alvin. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome, Danny. Alvin says just connected with billiard. Anthony says perfect game. No cross-offs. Okay. I got to get the other puzzle out. Alvin's connecting with everybody. Thank you, Alvin. Danny says, hi, Jason. Anthony says, I'm your 684th sub, Alvin. You're in Switzerland or vacation there? I thought he was in Italy. I could be wrong, though. Danny says, hi, Barry. Anthony says, the Joker ranks higher than the ace. Sometimes it does. Danny says, hi, nature guy. Alvin says, I'm from the Philippines, but I'm here at Rome. He's at Rome. Phoenix Fireside, hello. Hitting the like button. Thank you, Phoenix. How are you tonight? Danny says, hi, Zed's Place. Anthony says, show a quick ad. Quick, okay. It's for a little doggy. Here. This one says, Pitbull. Pit bull puppies looking for a good home. $275. $275 for a puppy pit bull. Pit bull. That's not too bad, huh? All right, here, you guys could look at these again while I get the puzzle ready. All right. Dragon Fruit Man. Hi, Dragon Fruit. How are ya? Danny says, hi, Chris Outdoors. Anthony says, hello, Phoenix. So does Alvin. Anthony says, hi, Dragon Fruit. Danny says, hi, Nature Dog Realms. Phoenix says, hello, Anthony. Dragon Fruit. If you're not subscribed, smash that like button. Thank you. Thank you, Riley. Anthony says, yeah, pity puppies. Yeah, Pibby. Danny says, hi, Larry. Anthony says, fair price. Yeah, but this was 2013. This is 2013. Danny says, hi, David. Anthony says, oh, yeah, halfway to Halloween. Yeah, I'm just getting ready. Danny says, hi to Coffee Cake. All right. So I do have another puzzle, you guys. Yeah, it's hard to get traffic to your Etsy store, you guys. It is hard. So I'm trying. I'm out here just trying, you know. Elwin says hi to David. Danny says hi to Phoenix. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Did everybody have a good Saturday? We need to put up a poll, too. Let's think of a poll, you guys. Hold on, guys. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. A little Daisy emergency. Um, Daisy is not feeling good, you guys. She is not feeling good. All right. Okay, let me get caught up, everybody. Let's see, where was I? Okay. Okay. Anthony says, just did an inflation calculator. 275 in 2013 is about 350 in 2025. I guess that's not too bad, right? I don't know. Anthony is using emojis. Thank you, Anthony. Alvin says, hi, Danny, just connected to you. Anthony says, Alvin, do you know Hendo Pomeranian and his mom, Rita? Danny says, Daisy, I had a great Saturday. Now it's raining here. Oh, I'm glad you had a great Saturday, Danny. Good. Anthony says, oh, no, Daisy. Yeah, she's been sick, you guys. Dragon Fruit Man's here. Anthony's, oh, thank you for the love. Yes, we need her to be better. Tomorrow's her birthday, everybody. And wait until you guys hop over onto my post tab. Don't forget, go to the post tab and play the daily emoji pick poll. Pick the emoji, members, pick the emoji that you like the best. Also, there's a daily quiz, trivia question quiz. One trivia question every day for everybody. So go on over to the post tab and play. Tummy aches for Daisy. Yes, for Daisy. Little Daisy, yeah. She's been sick since yesterday. Dragon's throwing up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Stuart using the emojis. Thank you, Stuart. Anthony says, Stuart, hello. How you doing? Don't forget to drink your water, you guys. Thank you, Stuart. I love those. All right. Make sure you drink your water. I don't know them. Anthony, sorry, says Alvin. Alvin's, I don't know them. Oh, yeah. Fisherman says, hey, Anthony, my brother. Hey, Danny, my brother. Hi, Stuart. Okay. Nature says hi to Phoenix. Stuart says, can you give Danny a wrench, please? I'm not sure about that, Stuart, because I've heard Danny's a little kid. I've heard he's a little kid. I heard he's not a little kid. I don't know who he is, but I've heard things. So I'm going to say no to the wrench right now. Okay? Okay. Alan says, Danny just connected to you. Danny said, I hope Daisy feels better. Thank you, Danny. Alan says, Danny just connected to you. Anthony, Callie, I raised Poms for years and Chihuahuas past dozen. It's okay to give your pup Pepto-Bismol in small amounts. Really? I didn't know that. Title Pro. Hi, Title Pro. 25 down is IRA. Yeah, a 401 alternative. It's an IRA. That's right. Right on. All right, Evelyn says hi to Fisherman. Nature Dog says hi, Danny. Fisherman says, hey, Alvin. Alvin says hi, Title Pro. Title Pro, how are ya? Happy Saturday, by the way. Fisherman says, Danny was from Yogi's channel. Anthony says, Alvin, I will comment on your channel about Hendo Pomeranian. All good, though, Stuart says. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not too concerned with the wrenches, you guys, you know. You guys can connect other ways if you have to. And, you know, if you keep coming back and we get to know you better and all that, well, then we'll see about that. Billiard Bagels is 5 down. Is Malamute. Sled dog breed. 5. Malamute. M-A-L. Hey. M-U-T-E. All right. That's good, you guys. Great. Alvin says, okay, Anthony, so I can follow them. Danny says, Daisy, I'm sorry, I'm adult. Danny, how old are you? Can I ask you how old are you? Billiard says 5 across is man. A fellow. A fellow is a man. M-A-N. Man. Yeah, well, Danny, thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks. I've seen you before around. Billiard says, man, that's right. Anthony says, yes, Alvin, she is Panay, I believe, too, but living in Norway. Fisherman, I connected, said Alvin. And I am caught up, you guys. Are you guys having trouble with the puzzle tonight? Danny says, I'm 48. You are 48? Wow. I did not know that. did not know that. But yet you just created a channel yesterday, Danny. And I know I've seen that name before. According to your bio, your channel was created on May 2nd. And if you're the same Danny I always know, how could you be if you just created this channel yesterday? You see what I'm saying, everybody? You can't just hand out wrenches because you think you know somebody. All right, I'm not going to sit here and worry about wrenches. Let's keep playing the game. Man, yes, gotcha. Okay. Anthony said, what caught up? I know, right? Billiard Bago. 13 is ale. Brewery creation. When you go to the brewery, you get some ALE, right? Also correct. Title process, hey, Alvin. Anthony says, one down is slim. Slender. Slender is slim. SLIM. Right on. Title process, hey, Alvin. Slim is right. Okay, Anthony, so I can support to them too, says Alvin. Anthony says, Toby, Title Pro, hi. Billiard says 7 down is Nemo. Finding Nemo. That's right, 7 down. NEMO. Also correct. Nature Dog says hi to Title Pro. Alvin says hi, Title Pro, disconnected. Title Pro says Anthony Chihuahua. Les Nessman. WKRP in Cincinnati. I used to love that show. I love when they drop the turkeys. Good show. Nature Guy, I thought I've seen Danny before. Maybe different Danny. That's what I'm saying. I've heard things. And I've seen this Danny with the same dog profile picture. I've seen him before. You know, he's been here and I've seen him around. Absolutely. But yet, how could I have seen him around if he created his channel yesterday, right? So that's very suspicious to me. But Danny, thanks for being here. Title Pro says LOL title. Anthony says LOL Title Pro. Billiard Bago says, all right, I'm going to get back outside to get a little done before dark. See y'all next time. Thank you, Billiard Bago. Thank you for stopping and helping us out and supporting my channel. Thank you so much, buddy. Have a good, wonderful night. Everybody say bye to Billiard Bago. Thank you. Title Pro says, appreciate you, Alvin. I will reciprocate after 24 hours. Albert says, help, my sis has hacked my YouTube account and is now just in live on account. So if I say something random, it's not me. She'll not get out of my account. She hacked your account. Anthony says, cheers, Bago. Yeah, cheers, Billiard Bago. Have a good one. Anthony says, 58 across is rise. Yeah, react to yeast. Yeast makes it rise. That's right, Anthony. RISE. That's right. 57 is nay. The opposite of I. 57. N-A. 29 down. Oh. I don't know if it's E or Y, so I'm gonna leave the last letter off of that one. Title Pro says Nature Dog Realm. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Nature Dog, hello. A Surfer. Hi, A Surfer, welcome. Oliver says Doggy. Danny says, I'm sorry, Daisy, I had an account last week because I deleted it and something happened. I reported to YouTube the person has been disgusting. Yeah, I've heard stuff like that, Danny. I've heard stuff like that. But you are welcome here anytime, and we love that you're here. So thank you for that. Oliver says, Elsie, get off my account. Nature Guy says, Danny, I know that picture. Aren't you the kid that got in trouble on another channel the other day, not naming names? Anthony says 12 across is lira. Old Italian money. That's lira, Lira. Correct. Elvis says, guys, gonna go for now. Need to get some sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. here. Gotta work tomorrow morning. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Daisy. Oh, thank you, Alvin. Have a good night's sleep, buddy. And good night. Thank you so much, Alvin. Title Pro says 38 across is opal. October birthstone is opal. That's right. 38. O-P-A-L. Opal. Right. A Surfer, your name was in the last puzzle. Yes, A Surfer. You were. Look at S-U-R-F-E-R-S. Do. Another friend in the puzzle, everybody. We're going to clip that off there. Oh, oops, sorry. Oh, no. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Yes, A Surfer, you were in our puzzle. We're always in there. We always have a friend in there. All right. Sorry, everyone. I'm working on it. Okay. There we go. Okay. You forgot the Y on that. Yeah, hi, Kage. I wasn't sure if it was Y or E. I didn't know if it was N-A-E or N-A-Y. And we didn't want to do cross off. Kage, welcome. Nature Guy says, I don't know. Oliver says, oops, I said my sister's name because I got mad. Kage says, how is everyone? I'm good, Kage. How about yourself, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Anthony says hi to Kage. Anthony says, cheers to Alvin. Chris is still here. Sorry, making a late dinner. Oh, no, enjoy your dinner, Chris. Enjoy your dinner. Mary's watching commercials. Thank you, Mary. Nature Guy says, hi, Kage. Nature Guy says, hi, Mary. Kevin, hi, Kevin. Kevin says, hi, Daisy. Kevin, how are ya? Everybody say hi to Kevin and Mary's gigs and Kage. Kage says 11 down is odds. The probability. Probability are odds. Does everybody know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Daisy May's birthday. Daisy May is going to be 4 tomorrow, everyone. Mary says, Nature Guy just did a cater order. Oh, nice. Kage says, hey, Nature. A Surfers is very cool, Anthony. Thank you. Nature Dog says, hi, Mary, Kage, and Kevin. Anthony says, green screen. Yeah, I pressed it by accident. Kevin says, hey, thanks for coming through my live. I knew it was Crossword Puzzles. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for having me. I tried to run through as many live streams today and give everybody a few minutes here and there as much as I could. But I do have a little sick dog here, and we had errands to run as well. But I tried to go to as many live streams as I could today. And Kevin, you were one of them. It's good to see you. Nature Guy says, whoa, that's so green. I know. Anthony says, you bet, Surfer. Anthony says, 32 across is bra. A lingerie item. 32. Yeah, B-R-A. That's right, Anthony. Nature Guy says, hi, Chris. I don't remember if I said hi or not. I have a headache. Oh, no. Anthony says, hi, Kevin and Mary. Chris Outdoors says, hi, Nature Guy. Nature Dog Realms. Oliver says, pink. All right, Oliver, I'm going to remove that. Kevin says, hi, everybody. Oliver says, all right. Please, can't see the numbers on the left. Okay. Is that better? Okay. Nature Guy says, Mark and Kage have fun channels. If you haven't seen them, check them out too. Hi, Eric. Are you having a good day? Good day, says Nature Dog. Danny says hi to Kevin. Nature Dog says hi, Chris. Nature Guy says, I'm sorry, Nature Dog Realm says hi, Chris. Nature Guy says, yeah, I had a good day until my migraine started. Anthony says 43 down is Napa. California Wine Valley. 43 is Napa Valley. N-A-P-A. Napa Valley, famous for their wine. Yes, yes, yes. Nature guy says, still having a good day though. That's good. Danny says hi to Oliver. Nature girl, nature dog says, oh no, Eric. Nature guy says, hey, I have them way too much. Anthony says 22 across is ATM. Money dispenser, 22. It's an ATM. Did I just see Presley there? Hi, Presley. Whoops. Welcome, Presley. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, everybody say hi to Presley. Presley says, hey, Chris. Nature dog says, drink lots of water. Anthony says, 19 down is it. Tagged player. Oh, yeah, if you're playing tag and you get, yeah, it's hot. You are it. Playing tag, that's right. Nature dog says, hey, Presley. Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Presley, my brother. Nature guy says, I drink a lot of water. You said that. Presley says, hey to Stuart. Why did she delete my comment? I deleted them. Anthony says, yo, Presley, drink your water, everybody. Oh, goodness. Sorry, everybody. Nature dog says, Presley, you're so silly. Anthony says, LOL, Chris NDR, you autocorrect. Nature guy says pretzel. Danny says Presley, 007. Presley says, hey, Anthony. Fisherman's Lodge says 57 is NAE. It is E? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was NAE or NAY. N-A. Okay. Nature dog says, I know, Anthony. Isn't it ridiculous? Fisherman's 57 is nay. Gotcha. Anthony says blurry image. It's blurry? All right, let's take that out of there. Let's readjust the lens. All right. Sometimes it's the lens. It picks up everything, honestly. Oliver says, finally she got off my account. Okay, Oliver, that's great. All right, everybody, there's the puzzle. I hope it's clearer now. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And Chris Outdoors has 38 down as opener. Church key for one. O-P-E-N-E-R. Good one, Chris. Church key for one. A key of any sort is an opener. That's right. Mary Skiggs says, hey, Stuart. Hi, Mary. Sonal's all about freedom. I love crossword puzzles. Hi, Sonal. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. And also, happy Saturday. Fisherman's Lodge says, can't see the numbers on the left. Can you see them now? Fisherman says, hey, Mary. Nature Guy says, thanks for the shout out on your post, Chris. Chris Outdoors says, church key is slang for beer bottle opener. Danny says, Daisy, I will keep supporting you. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. Thanks for being here, too. Sonal says, you're welcome. Fisherman's Lodge says, nope. Anthony says, 53 is OPEC. Oil Cartel is OPEC. That's right. OPEC. Correct. Running this, can't see the puzzle, but I can lurk for you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Everybody go over to my post tab. Make sure you go to the post tab and you play today's emoji post. No. Emoji pick poll. Emoji pick poll. Go pick your emoji. And also go play the trivia question quiz for today. All right. Mary is so nice. She is. I love Mary. Anthony says 2 down is tidy. Spruce up. Or spruce the place up. You make it tidy. T-I-D-Y. Neat and clean. Tidy. Right on. One across is stop. Please move the paper to the right. Okay. Call a halt to is stop. S-T-O-P. Also right. How's that, Stuart? Is that better? I give up, says Stuart. 18 is myopia. 18. Magoo's problem. M-Y-O-P-I-A. That's right. What's good, DM? Oh, that's good, DM. Can you on the next one? Catch you on the next one. Oh, okay. Okay, Stuart. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Stuart. Have a wonderful night, buddy. Everybody say good night to Stuart. Have a good night's sleep, too. 46 down is taxi. A cab. Cab is a taxi. That's right. 46. T-A-X-I. It's a taxi. It's a taxi cab. Right. Anthony says, cheers, Stuart. Got you and your father in my prayers. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. In our prayers. Stuart and his dad, for sure. Barry says, 55 across our exes. Former partners. Former partners. They are exes. E-X-E-S. Also correct. Fisherman's Lodge. I want numbers to see clues and can't see them. So see you after. Okay, Stu. Sorry, buddy. I'm trying. All right. 52 across is nail. A hammer. Hammer's target is a nail. N-A-I-L. Also correct. Right. Stonewall says, hi, fisherman. Fisherman says, thank you, Anthony. Anthony says 48 down is else. Otherwise is else. E-L-S-E. E-L-S-E, else. Correct. Anthony says, you're welcome, Stuart. Fisherman's Lodge says, hi, Sono. Nature Dog says, Sono, hello. Sono says, sorry, Stuart. Anthony says 44 down is dawn. Sun up. Sun up. 44 is dawn. D-A-W-N. Also correct. Hi, Sunny. Sunny Chronicles. Hi, how are ya? Good to see you. She says, hi, Kelly. Sono says, hi, Nature Dog Realms. Anthony says, hi, Sono. Nature Dog says, hi, Sunny. Sunny says, hi, Chris. Sono says, hi, Anthony. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Saturday night. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Sono says, hi, Anthony. Anthony says, hi to Sunny and welcome. You guys, don't forget, tonight at midnight is a brand new emoji pick poll, and they're all about Daisy and her birthday. So make sure you go and check that out at midnight Eastern time. And they're really cute. Wait till you see them. Also, the daily question quiz is coming out at 5 a.m. instead of at noon. And that's also about Daisy. Barry says 28 across are octets. Groups of 8. Groups of 8 are octets. O-C-T-E-T-S. O-C-T-E-T-S. Octets are groups of 8. That's right, Barry. You're right. Anthony says 51 down is ba. 51. Sheepish remark. 51. It is B-A-A. Also correct. Nature Dog's using the emojis. Thank you, Nature. So is Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony says, nice, Barry, 2. Barry times 2. All right. Well, we're doing good so far, everyone. Thanks for being here. Da, 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 da. If you guys don't know what tomorrow is, and my poll, tomorrow is Daisy's birthday, everybody. Little Miss Daisy May. It's her birthday tomorrow. Title Process 33 across is Tia. Actress, yeah. Isn't she the one from Wayne's World, you guys? Tia Carrere? Is that how you name it? Carrere? Wasn't that the girl in Wayne's World? Barry says radar spelled backwards is radar. Radar spelled backwards is Anthony's dog. Radar spelled backwards is Taco Cat. Right, Barry? Nature Dog says LOL, Barry. Anthony says LOL, radar range. Emojis, thank you guys. Thank you for being here, everybody. Hit the like button if you guys would. It means a lot. I know people think it doesn't mean a lot, but it really, really does. It really means a lot. All right. Let's continue on with the puzzle. Don't forget to drink your water, everybody. Drink your water. Okay? All right. 59 across is ABA. There is no 59. 32 likes? Thank you, everybody. Yeah, the way I'm sitting, I can't see the screen. Thank you, everyone, for the love. 59 across. There is no 59 across. Oh, 50? The lawyers. Yeah, the lawyers is American Bar Association. That's right, Anthony. Gotcha. Got it. Gotcha, Anthony. Thank you. 56 across is Nash. 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 Somebody named Ogden. Thank you, Barry. Fat fingers. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Make sure you hit the like button, and thank you. Barry says good, or Anthony says good, Barry. 42 down is iron. Press. Yeah, press is iron. 42. You guys know that. IRON. Correct. 42 across is indeed. Of course. INDEED. Good one. Don't forget, today's the last day of our Sunday Member of the Week, Mike the Bike Dasher. We have a new Sunday Member of the Week segment coming up tonight at midnight Eastern Time, and it's somebody you all know. Matter of fact, it's somebody who is here right now. So take a look at that tonight. Sunday Member of the Week. Barry says 49 across is rain. Ballpark spoiler. Yeah, if you go to the ballpark, you don't want to have rain trying to watch baseball game. Good one. Barry says 36 down is drench. Soak. 36 down is drench. DRENCH. Also correct. Right on. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. And I don't know, you latecomers, you didn't see my cards. These are Halloween cards that I diamond paint them. They're for Halloween. Inside it says best wishes. And then you write your message. They do fold in half. I just have not folded them yet. Cute though, huh? And then there's this other one too. There's two. They all have black cats. Cute though, aren't they? Yeah, check out my Etsy store, everybody. Daisy Water. All right, back to the puzzle. Anthony says 26 down are maladies. Ailments, yeah. 26. MALADIES. Right, Anthony? Good one. Kage, sorry I'm not mentally here today, but I'm watching to support. Thank you, Kage. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. "26 is melodies." That's right, Chris. Anthony says 39 is R. Yeah, exist is R. That's right. 39. A-R-E. Also correct. Anthony, you're too fast for me, says Chris Outdoors. Anthony says, where'd you sneak in from, Chris Outdoors? He was making dinner, and now he's hanging out. Been here for a while, just finished. Yeah, he had dinner. Sono says, I love it. Thank you, Sono. Thank you. Anthony says 54 is was. Past tense of 39 across. 39 across is are. Past tense is was. Also correct, you guys. Good work. Anthony says, I saw you earlier, CO. Chris Outdoors. Anthony, it's Winker. I think it's a Winker. Danny says, Daisy, you want a picture of myself? I send it to you, but I'll delete. No, I don't want a picture. Thank you, though, Anthony. No, you're good. Anthony says 37 down is we. Teeny tiny. Teeny, teeny, teeny. 37. W-E-E. We is teeny tiny. That's right. Akage says, I'm still struggling from last Sunday. When people hurt me, I don't recover very well. Oh, Akage, I'm sorry, buddy. Big hugs to you, my friend. Big hugs. You got to learn to let things try to slide off your back a little better, everybody. The world is a really harsh place at a lot of times in your life. And you have to try to maneuver through it, and try not to let it affect everything. Now, you said a whole week. Tomorrow will be a week that you've been dealing with this, Kage. Whatever it is, and I'm not going to pry. But my point is, you've been upset and down and sad and worried, or whatever the emotions that you're going through for a week. It's just, don't give whatever it is that much of your energy and your kindness and your caring. Put those things to something else. All right. Anthony says, hi, Kage. Kage says, thanks, Anthony. Chris says, 24 is aims. Your intentions. Your intentions are your aims, A-I-M-S. That is right. Chris Outdoors says, 24 down is A-B-C. The view. 24 down. ABC, yeah. The view must be on ABC. I don't know. I don't really watch it. 24 across is Ames. That's right. 4 down is Pampas. The plains of Argentina. Of Argentine. P-A-M. P-A-S. I'll say okay to that one. I'll say that one's okay. Kage says, thanks, Daisy. You're welcome, Kage. I love you, buddy. I don't want to see you down and waste all your precious energy on something that's bringing you down. Chris says 15 across is item. Which one was it? I know. 15. The theme in bibliographies. All right, IDEM. The same in bibliography. Sorry about that. Sorry. I read it wrong. Anthony says 16 across is lamb. The felon's flight. They're on the lamb. L-A-M. That's right. Chris Outdoor says 6 down is A-L-A. A la carte. Carte lead-in. 6 down. A la carte. A-L-A. Which just means off the menu price. Kage says not hi to I'm sorry. Danny says hi to Kage. Anthony says 21 down is CPA. IRS employee. 21. There, CPA. Very good, very good, very good. 35 across is Caldwell. Tobacco Road author. 35. CALDWELL. I just want to remind you guys that we are selling memberships now. We are recruiting members for all 3 tiers, paying a lot of attention to the high tier, which is the Love Hearts tier. Today we dropped a Love Hearts tier only members photo bomb, or photo dump. Quite a few photos off my phone. Some are very old, some are new, some are from where I used to live, some are from where I used to work. That is for Love Hearts members. And for all members, the 99-cent level especially, you guys can play our daily fun question picks. One is an emoji poll, an emoji pick poll, where you go pick the emoji for one of our future emojis out of sometimes 2 and sometimes 3 different ones. Also, there's a daily question quiz trivia quiz. It's a one question every day for everybody. So hop on over to the post tab and take a look. All right, I'm done selling myself. Kathy Martin's here. Kathy Martin, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen Chris in a while either. There's another Chris, you guys. He's from like the Niagara Falls, Canada area. And I see Kathy there all the time. Hi, Kathy. 28 down is nil. A goose egg. A goose egg, 28 down. NIL. I just saw something by Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake did memberships. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Sono got one. Yay. T-Bird Zacking got one. Sean, the Jedi Master, got one. Hope of Many Colors and Life on Random. Awesome. Thank you. Congratulations, everybody. Coffee Cake, thank you. What a sweetie. Thank you so much. And hello to Kathy. Anthony says, hi, Kathy. Sono says, hello, Kathy. Kathy says, hi, everyone. Anthony says 28 is nil. We got it. Kathy Martin's giving us love. Thank you, Kathy. She's always giving us love. She's always so positive. How's your chipmunk, girlfriend? I haven't seen you in a while. Anthony says 23 across is pep. Vim and Vigor is pep. That's right, you guys. 23. PEP. And look, we have no cross-offs yet. And we had no cross-offs on the first puzzle either, you guys. So look at you guys. No cross-offs so far. You guys are doing so good. 29 is Malagasy. Malagasy 29. Republic Madagascar. All right, Chris. 29. MALAGASY. You guys, I told you it might have been NAYNAE. I told you I wasn't sure. You guys always fool me. NAY. We do have a cross off, but that's okay. It's okay. Anthony says 40 down is era. A brief period of time. 41. Oh no, that's not it. All right, we'll come back. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake gifted memberships, everybody. What a sweet girl. Thank you so much. Not only is she sweet, but she's generous. And you guys got to go over and check out Coffee Cake. She needs to really do some stuff on her channel because she is an amazing guitar player and singer. I'd like to see her and Larry, do a live stream together. Something to think about. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Anthony says Coffee Cake. I know. Woohoo. Coffee says Kage. Kathy says you missed it. I missed you too, Kathy. How is everything? Everybody say hi to Kathy Martin. So good to see ya. Sono says, oh my God, thank you, Coffee Cake. Yeah, thank you, Sono. Anthony says, Sono, you got a membership. Be a Coffee Cake. He sure did. Yes, he did. Outstanding Coffee Cake. That's right. She says, yay, with the emojis. Thank you, girlfriend. Anthony says, woohoo, with emojis. Kathy says, we have a lot of chipmunks. I love chipmunks, you guys. And I haven't seen a chipmunk in over a decade. It's been a long, long time. I took a trip to Maine a long time ago. I think that was the last time I saw one. Kathy said, the chippies. Sono's using emojis. Thank you, Sono. Sono says, Anthony, now I can use the emojis. Yes, you can. Thank you. Nature Dog says, Kathy, hello. Anthony says 31 down is Dell. New Jersey neighbor is Delaware, 31. Delaware, the first state. Isn't Delaware the first state, you guys? I think it is. Title Pro says 40 across is amp. Pump up the volume is amp. That's right. A-M-P. Correct, Mundo. I'm just going to get a drink of water, you guys. Take a drink of your water or whatever beverage of choice you have. Coffee cake, thank you so much. So kind of you, coffee cake. Sonal, the smile face in the message part, try that. Yes. Nature's using emojis. Thank you, Nature. Kathy says, hi, Nature Dog. And Kathy says, oh, hanging in there. Well, it's got to be spring in Michigan, right, girl? So you got to be somewhat happy that winter's over. I'll bet spring up there is very pretty. Anthony says, era. It earned run average. Baseball mound stat, 30 down. Yes, mound stat is ERA. That's the one you were talking about. I'm sorry, Anthony. I did see you put ERA, but I couldn't. I thought it was down here somewhere. Coffee Cake rocks, says Nature Dog. She sure does. Sonal says, hi, Anthony. Coffee Cake's using the emojis. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Kathy says, Anthony and Sonal, hello. Sonal's using emojis. Anthony says, hi, Kathy. Also using emojis. Lisa smiles a lot. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, happy Saturday. How are you, my girlfriend? Everybody say hi to Lisa smiles a lot. Sonal says, you're welcome, Daisy. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Sonal. Such a sweetheart. Sonal. Coffee Cake. Such good people here, everybody. Such good people. Such good, fun, loving, kind, generous souls here. That is for sure. All right. Let me catch up, guys. Let me catch up. Lisa's here. You're welcome, Daisy. AMP is a good one. I couldn't forget. Yes, Anthony. AMP. Usually when they say that, it is AMP. Coffee Cake's giving us love. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Love to you, girl. Oliver says hi. Hi, Oliver. Title Pro says 45 across. Faust Dramatist, 45. Goeth, right? E. Nice one, Anthony. That's right. Title Pro, good job. Title Pro got that. That's a good one. Kathy says it's cold. The heater's on. No, really? It's cold? Did you have a good day, though, Kathy? Was it a nice day? Chris says 34 across his ore. Tram car contents, 34. O-R-E. Also very good one. Kathy met how sweet Daisy. Well, Kathy, tomorrow is Daisy's birthday. Tomorrow is her birthday, everybody. Tomorrow is her birthday. And she happens to be sick right now. She's been sick since yesterday. So I'm hoping she's better by tomorrow. Kathy, thank you for asking. Love to Daisy. Thank you. Yep, Daisy's under the weather. Sonal says, I love puppies. Lisa says, doing better. How's Daisy? She's not feeling too good today, you guys. Anthony says, Kathy, I have 3 Chihuahua kiddos. 1 mini pincher, 1 pit bull that lives with me. Nice, Anthony. We love you. Kathy says, wow, we have a Chihuahua too, Nimble. Oh, get out of here. Nibble, sorry. And we used to have a Pitty, my 2 favorite dogs. Aw. You have a Chihuahua. Nibble. How cute. 27 across is unmarred. Intact. I would say, yeah. UNMARRED. There you go. Kathy Marcia, oh, love to Daisy. Thank you. I hate it when they're like, oh, girl, me too. And she's only a little teeny tiny thing, you know, and she's been sick now for 2 days. I hope she feels better. So, thank you. Coffee Cake's using emojis. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Anthony says, Kathy, we're your 96th subscriber to get you to 100 and beyond. Good, Anthony. Someone says being sick is no fun. You're right. It's not. Kathy says, are you doing anything for Daisy tomorrow if she feels better? I'm hoping to. The weather's not going to cooperate either. We're going to do a picnic in a park with her, so that she could run around in the park, and not be on her leash all day if we go out. But the weather's supposed to be pretty bad. So we have her presents. I wrapped her presents earlier. We stopped at a doggy bakery, got a real nice cookie for her. And it'll be a nice day. So we're going to do a video. You can look for the video like Monday or Tuesday or something. So thank you. And Kathy Martin, head over to my post tab. There's all kinds of emoji pics for the members. And if you're not a member, there is a daily trivia question quiz. So hop on over there and play those. If you guys are members, play them. And if you're not, you can play the trivia one for sure. Thanks, everyone. Kathy says, I'll sub to everyone here. Thanks, Kathy. Anthony says, guys, Kathy only needs 4 more sub friends to get to 100. Can we do it here? Of course we can. Chris says 9 down is male prop. Linguistic lapse, 9 down. And you said it was what? Male prop? MALEPROP. There you go, male prop. I'll take that one. I think my favorite dogs are Border Collie, says Nature Guy. Chris says 14 across is lard. Fat. Fat, like as in cooking and baking, is lard. LARD. That's right. Kathy says, I'll be a member. Oh, good, Kathy. Well, if you're going to be a member, go play those emoji pics, you guys. They're really, really cute. And there's a new one coming out at midnight, 2.5 hours from now. There's a new one coming out for her birthday at midnight. Make sure you guys pick it. They're so adorable. I swear you'll love them. They're really cute. Kathy just subbed. Says, coffee cake. Good, coffee cake. Thank you. Anthony says, woohoo, coffee cake. Kathy says, thank you, Sono. I subbed you as well. Nature Guy says, they're great, aren't they? Yes. Sono says, thanks, Kathy. Anthony says, Sono, woohoo. Kathy Martin says, yes, they are so loyal. Chris Outdoors says, it's one word, male prop, not male prop. Oh, okay. Thanks, Chris. Chris is so smart. Nature says, yes, and so smart. Someone says, hi, Nature Guy. Anthony says, Kathy, glad you stopped in today. Almost at 100. Yeah, Kathy, I'm so glad too, because I stopped in. I thought I saw you today in somebody's live stream that I don't usually go in. And I stopped in for support, and I thought you were there, but you didn't say hi or anything, so I thought maybe you weren't still there. But welcome, Kathy Martin. Good to see you. Coffee Cake says, Kathy has 100 now. Oh, my God, you guys are amazing. Kathy says, thank you, Anthony. Chris says, actually, sorry, it's Mala Prop. That's okay. Mala. M-A-L-A. Well, no, it's octets. So I think you're right, Chris. I think it's M-A-L-E, buddy. I think. Thank you, 100 Coffee Cake. Aw, Kathy Martin, great. And I have a couple new channels, you guys, I'm working on, so that I might work on. I can sub to you with those too. Nature Guy says I'm almost at 100, getting there. Nice, you guys. Kathy Martin, thanks everybody. Thank you, Kathy, for being here. We are not done with the puzzle, you guys. We still have a couple more clues. Anthony says, thanks everyone here. Way to go, Kathy. Way to go, chat room. Thank you, everybody. And don't forget, memberships are available for just 99 cents. You can go and play that emoji pick poll every single day. And you could play the daily trivia quiz question. And you get all kinds of perks. Take a look at the membership levels, you guys. And thank you so much. Nature Guy, go to the homepage and memberships, and you can choose your membership level and price. That's right, Nature Guy. Thank you. Yes, you can. Kathy says, thank you, Nature Dog. Oh, Nature Dog says, Kathy, you have 100 now. You go, girl. Or got you, girl. There you go. And she says, thank you, Nature Dog. Thank you. Someone says, I wish gifted memberships weren't random. I know, but they are. You know, they are random. There's nothing we can do but, just get them out there. Anthony says 17 across the sled. A coaster is a sled. That's right. SLED. That one is right, you guys. Sled. Nature Guy says, thank you, Kathy. I'm already subbed to you. Kathy says, I will do that for sure when I leave the chat. Thank you, Kathy. Nature Guy says, or Nature Dog says, thumbs up. Kathy says, thank you, Nature Guy. Nature Guy says, you're welcome. Kathy, welcome to Pink Hearts. Thank you. All right, Kathy. We have a new member, everybody. Kathy Martin is our Pink Hearts member. Thank you, young lady. Thank you. Welcome. I hope you like it. I'm working really hard on more perks for everybody. And I'm also planning a bunch of special live streams and all kinds of stuff. So I'm working hard. Thank you, everyone. 10 down is Brett. Bread raised. Ooh. I'm not sure about this one, you guys. 10 is raised. I'm not sure. We'll come back. Nature Guy says, welcome to the club, Kathy. Kathy's giving us love. Anthony says, oh, Kathy, congratulations. Yes, congratulations to Kathy. That's for sure. It's octads. Octads. Okay. Thanks, Chris. I told you, Chris for outdoors is so smart. He is very smart. Thank you, Chris. Kathy Martin says, I joined Daisy. Thank you, Kathy. Welcome. 10 down is bread. 10 down. Raised is bread. That's right. Kathy's a new member. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the club, Nature Guy says. That's right. Welcome, Kathy, says into Sonal. Barry says 8 down is Ulster. Heavy overcoat. Ulster? Ulster. All right. Means heavy overcoat. That's a weird word. All right. Coffee Cake says, W to the membership, Kathy. Yes, Kathy, thank you so much. Thank you, Coffee Cake. Nature says, we love you, Daisy. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Don't make me cry, you guys. Kathy says, thank you. You're all awesome. They are awesome, Kathy. Everybody here, including you. You guys are all fantastic. Chris says, like, raised a goat, bread. Yep. Anthony says, cancel that. Chris Outdoors to the rescue. Anthony says, bread for raised. Kathy says, I'm a member now, Daisy. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad. I'm working on some cute stuff for you guys. Anthony says, I was just going along with what's written down. Anthony's giving emojis. Kathy says, I'm humbled. You know what, Kathy? I'm humbled. I am. That all you guys are here hanging out with me on a Saturday night when you could be doing anything else in the world. And you're here with me. I'm honored and humbled. Thank you. Chris says that last number 8 is no idea. Yeah, it's Ulster. Anthony says, try some emojis, Kathy. Yeah, and you guys can use the emojis when you comment on my content. Like if you're watching a short, you can use the emojis. If you watch a video, you can use the emojis in the comment section, which I never knew that. Chris Outdoors says, oh, good one, Anthony. Kathy says, I will. Barry says, game over. Really? All right, Anthony's using emojis. Thank you, Anthony. Kathy says, how do I get an emoji? Kathy, you got 5 new subs in the time it takes to solve a puzzle. That's great from super awesome folks here. We are matching. Oh, Kathy, you found them? Kathy found them. Okay, good job. Sonal's using them too. I love you guys. Is the puzzle done? It is. Let's go over what we missed, everybody. A shield protuberance is an umbo. I have no idea. Then we got all of those. Okay, then we have a sandwich treat. A sandwich treat is an Oreo, O-R-E-O. You guys remember those. And then we have, that's it. We did the rest. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys see anything I missed, let me know. Kathy says, still great company. It is done, Kathy. The puzzle's done. Umbo, conical centerpiece of shield. New to me. We'll have to work that one into a conversation somehow, Chris. Chris is so smart. Kathy says, great company. Thank you, Kathy. Anthony says, Kathy, the emoji icon is next to the chat input, has a smiley face like this. Yes, she found it. She's using them there. Great job, everybody. Great job. Great job. I do have one other thing. If anybody wants to hang out, I got something to show you. Where's my friend Barry? Barry, look what I got for you. I have something for you. Let's see. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for it? Isn't that Taylor Swift? Are you ready for it? All right, look what I got now, guys. Looky, looky, look. One little jumble. Whoops. Hold on, let me just do some of this here. Let me just do a little bit of this crossing off stuff so we don't get any issues here. And there you go. All right. All right. Kathy Martin says, I love lots of daisies. Oh, thank you, Kathy. There's my little daisies. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, thank you guys for all the love. Oh, I love all the emojis, you guys. Anthony says, from Foxy. Chris, impress your friends. Hey, look at the umbos on those shields. Yeah, you're right. Anthony's using them. Kathy says, oh, no. Oh, no. Haha, C-O. Anthony says, let's do the jumble. I'm horrible at jumble, says Chris. 2 down is slash. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. S-L-A-S-H. And the circle letter is an A. That one's right. That's right, Kathy Martin. Let me know when you do a chat scratching off lottery tickets. Oh, I will. I will. Actually, Kathy, look at. Look at. Dee. All right. Anyways, Sunny says 6. Is this the first one? Fusion is the third one. Fusion. Yes, it is. F-U-S-I. Oh, no, it isn't. F-U. Oh, it is. I wrote it in the wrong spot. It's F-U-S-I-O-N. Fusion. And the circle letters are U and O. All right. Sorry about that. U and O. All right. There you go. Tati. Hi, Tati. Welcome. 6th. What are you guys talking about? Is that the 6th? Oh, the first one. Yes. S-I-X-T-H. Good one. And the circle is a T. Good, you guys. I'm sorry. Hi, Tati. Welcome. Sorry, Sunny. I didn't know what you were talking about. The first one. I didn't know. Yep. Sunny got it. I did not know what you're talking about. I apologize. Anthony says, good one, Sunny. Kathy says, oh, I'm getting happy. Oh, I'm so glad, Kathy. Good. If I could do one thing, it's to make you smile. That would be my goal. I hope you win. Oh, thank you. Tati says, hello, everybody. Hello, Tati. Sonny says, oh, sorry. No, Sonny, you're right. I did not know what you're talking about. 4 is drafty. Okay. DRAFTY. And the circle letters are R, F, R and F. Okay, can you guys solve it? These are the letters for down here. T, A, U and O, and R and F. Those are for down there. See if you could solve it. Tati says, hello, everyone. Drafty we got. Tati says 6. That's right, Tati. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Sonal says, hello, Tati. Kathy says, I'm smiling. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That makes me happy. Daisy Nimble is in my YouTube channel. Oh, Kathy, I'll have to go take a look. Yep. Kathy Martin. She's putting up content. I like that everyone's starting to put up content. Good. Stuart Tingley. Hi, Stuart. He says far out. Look at him go. FAROUT. All right, let's read it. Ready? It says, we've discovered a 9th planet beyond the orbit of Neptune. And it says, that's amazing. When they announced the discovery of Pluto on 3/13/1930, people thought it was this. Far out. That's a good one. I have one more. You guys want to do one more? I was prepared today, you guys. I thought maybe we'd do a couple little extra things today, just for ha-has. Anthony says, yes, healing hugs and kisses to Daisy. Thank you. Nibble has brought so much joy to my life. He's a rescue. Aw, Kathy, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, Kathy. It's amazing how dogs are for us. Like, I talked to my mom earlier, and my mom was with my sister. My sister's out of town, but my other sister is there helping out. And I said, well, where's the dog? My sister has a dog. And she said, oh, the dog's right here. They left the dog. And I'm, well, that's good, because she says, I love this dog. And I said, Mom, I know you do, and he loves you too. And he does. That little dog loves my mom. Whoops. Whoopsie-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy. Oops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy. I should not be using the Nature Dog Realms pen to cross this crap off. I should be using a regular junkie pen. All right, folks. One more, and then we're going to say good night until tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, we're doing tea time tomorrow, you guys. Tea time tomorrow. But it might not be till maybe 9 o'clock. I'm not sure yet. But definitely check us out for tea time for Daisy's birthday. We're going to say good morning. Yes, healing hugs and kisses to Daisy Pupper. Thank you, Anthony. Kathy says Mother's Day is coming up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Chris Outdoors, can tell you've done a few crosswords on that table. And everything else. Anthony says, Kathy, you like big pizzas. Check out the pizzas I made on my channel post. I love that one, Anthony. That's so good. Kathy says, I'm glad you still have your mama. Me too, Kathy. And you know what? She's in her mid to late 80s. And you know what? She's doing good for her age, right? She's not perfect. She's got some memory loss. She's got some other things, health issues. Nothing, not like cancer or anything, but other stuff. But yeah, I'm so lucky that she's still here, and that I can talk to her. And hopefully soon I could see her. All right. Stuart says, sorry for jumping in without saying hello to everyone. Hi, Stuart. I will look at everyone's channels. I love it. Pizza. Oh, I love pizza, said Kathy. What time? Stuart says, Anthony says, Stuart, I love you jumping in. Me too. Stuart says, I miss my mama every day. I'll bet you do, Kathy. I'll bet you do. She was an angel. Aw. What time's tea time? It might be 8 o'clock, but it might not be. It might be 8, might be 8:30, but it won't be any later than 9. So sometime in the morning. It all depends. It all depends on what time we get up. Um, it depends on Daisy. Well, we'll see. But look for us for tea time, everybody. Chris says, my old brain can't process jumbles. Anthony says, glad we could all help you to get to 100, Kathy. Absolutely positive. Anthony says, amen to that, Callie. That's right. One is tithe, T-I-T-H-E. Yes, it is. T-I-T-H-E. You know, Barry must have left because he was always really good at these two. He's probably, hanging out somewhere else. But he was here. Kathy says, I so appreciate it. I'm so humbled. Oh, Kathy, this is a great group of people. These people will help you achieve your goals as far as YouTube goes. They'll support you. They will watch your content. They will include you in things. Thank you, Kathy, for being here. You'll be here? Great, thank you. She says she truly appreciates it. We appreciate you, Kathy. Stuart says, Anthony, Chihuahua, thanks. Anthony says, 2 is gooey. It is gooey. 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 There you go. All right. I have to say you are the kindest people on here. Oh, thank you, Kathy. And you're right. They are. The people on here are just really, really wonderful, wonderful people. I love them all. I really do. Anthony says, agreed, Kathy. And Nature Dog Realms, too. That's right. Fisherman's Lodge says, nay is one of the words. Nay? Nope, not nay, Stu. Try again, buddy. Kathy says, yes, Anthony, you are all great. Kathy says, I love Nature Dog. Sona says, yes, Kathy, I went through my lives and found Nature Dog's channel. That is where I met Daisy May. Yeah, we all hang out together. Nature Dog Realms and us and so many others. And so many others who are here. And we all help each other. Naysayer, Chris says. And he says, 4 is Marty, like when you're yelling, Marty. No, it's not Marty. Martyr. M-A, yes, it is martyr, Stuart. M-A-R. T-Y-R. Martyr. And the circle ones here are H and I. And this one is G and E. And this one is A and Y and R. Okay, you got one more word. All right. There. Nice one, Stuart, says Anthony. Fisherman Stuart says, told you nay was one of the words. Nay is not one of the words, buddy. It's not. Nay is not one of the words, Stuart. I'm sorry. I don't know what you see, but it's not. Naysayer. Oh, the answer is naysayer? Oh, okay. We're on a different wavelength. Stuart, I apologize. I'm talking about the words. You're talking about the bottom. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Okay. Kathy says, I met her a while back. She's awesome. That's right. Naysayer. Anthony says, nice, Stuart. Fisherman says, told you nay was one of the words. You did, Stuart. I thought you meant these words. You meant these words. You still have one word there, you guys. You guys still have to get that one. Kathy says, I'm actually smiling, which I don't do much of. Oh, good, Kathy. Good. Good. Lisa says, just subbed you, Kathy. Thank you. Lisa smiles a lot. Chris Outdoor says, the Fisherman's Lodge, you got me to the second word with your nay. Kathy says, thank you, Lisa. I subbed to you, too. Anthony says, good one, Stuart. Weldon Carey's here. Hi, Weldon Carey. Welcome. Everybody say hi to Weldon Carey. He says, hello, Lisa Smiles a lot, Kathy Martin, The Fisherman's Lodge, Anthony Chihuahua, Chris Outdoors, and Daisy May. Hi, Weldon Carey, how are ya? Good to see you. Fisherman's Lodge says, Chris, I knew it was nay. The Fisherman's Lodge says, it is naysayer. Unseen, unseen. UN. Unseen is right, you guys. UNSEEN. Unseen. And I'm going to read you this. It says, Silver, I don't know what your problem is today. Get over it. We're going on a ride. And the horse says, no, I'm not doing that. The horse with the overly negative attitude was a naysayer. Stuart and Chris Outdoors, NEIGH, nay, sayer, SAYER. Stuart, The Fisherman's Lodge, I apologize again. When you kept saying nay, I thought you were talking about the words over here. So I'm sorry about that. Anthony says hi to Weldon Carey. Stuart says, boom, completed. Kathy says, I subbed you already, Fisherman and Weldon Carey. Chris Outdoors says, Fisherman's Lodge. Yes, that's what I mean. Without you getting nay, I wouldn't have gotten sayer. Weldon Carey says, hey, Kathy Martin just subscribed. We're going to bring my art back. All right. Don't forget to check out my Etsy store, everybody. daisywater.etsy.com. All right. All right. We're going to leave that right there. Okay. Weldon Carey says, Kathy Martin, just subscribe to you. Anthony says, way to go for the puzzle solved. Stuart. Hi, Just One Sue. Just One Sue says, hi, Daisy and Weld. Weld says, hey, just One Sue. Fisherman Lodge says, Anthony, thank you, my brother. Sue says, hi, Anthony. Sue says, hi to Fisherman. Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Weld, my dearest brother. Kathy says, I subbed to you. It says I'm already subbed. Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Sue. Anthony says, Kathy, glad we could all bring a smile to your face. Absolutely. I'm so glad we could cheer you up, Kathy. Just One Sue says, hi, Kathy. Anthony's using emojis. Thank you, Anthony. Weldon Carey says, thank you very much, Kathy. Kathy says, now I'm going to look through your channels, the fun part. Yeah, the fun part. Make sure you guys hit up our post tab. Go to our post tab. Let me show you what you could be playing. Every single day, go on over to the post tab. All right, I'm going to show you right now. If you're not going, you're missing out, everybody. All right, you ready? This is the trivia question quiz. It's one question with a quiz, and it's every day for everybody. And then you have the emoji poll pick. This is every day for members. So for 99 cents, you can become a member, and every day you get one of these polls. You pick the emoji. Here's another, the daily question quiz poll. I'm sorry, the daily question quiz. And then you have the emoji pick poll. Pick the emoji every day. Another one with the quiz. And look at the emoji pick. So just scroll on through my community tab, you guys. Here you go. Here's a quiz question. And then, okay, I lost it. But there you go. Hop on over to my community tab, everybody, and play. All right. Oh my goodness, where am I? I'm way back here. Fisherman's Lodge says, hey to Sue. Anthony says, Kathy, glad we got a smile on your face. Yes, that's where we were. Weldon Carey says, doing good. Daisy May, how are you? I'm doing good. Well, thanks for stopping in. Everybody hit that like button. Don't forget, if you're lurking, hit that like button. If you're working, hit that like button. If you're twerking, hit that like button. But if you're doing all three, if you're lurking and working and twerking, double tap your screen. Thank you. Anthony's using emojis. Just One Sue says, hi, Kathy. Weldon Carey says, thank you very much, Kathy Martin. Kathy says, now I'm going to look through your channels for the fun part. That is the fun part. All right. Nana's here. I'm trying to get caught up, everybody. Anthony says, what does the horse say? Berry, berry. Lisa says, I am slow because of using a tablet phone problems. That's okay, Lisa. Sue says, hi, Lisa. Kathy says, thank you, Anthony. Love to your doggies. Anthony says, Lisa, all good gravy. Glad you're here. Nature Guy says, I love that. Kathy says, Just One Sue. Hello, I sub to you. Anthony says, thanks, Kathy. Will do. The Fisherman's Lodge says, I do try, guys. Thank you, Stuart. We love that you're here. I love looking at others' content, says Kathy Martin. Sue says, thank you, Kathy. Sono says, hello, Just One Sue. Lisa says, hi to Sue as well. Sue says, more thunderstorms here tonight. Oh, Sue, we're supposed to have some tomorrow. Weldon Carey says, checking out your channel now, Lisa. Kathy says, I'm also nosy. Well, Kathy, we did a live stream yesterday at the park across the street, and we played Nosy Neighbor, and we were looking up on people's balconies. It was yesterday. It was Fridays, boat Fridays with the boats. Yep. Kathy's using emojis. Thank you. Just One Sue says, hi, Sono. Kathy says, Daisy May. Nature Dog says, Lisa, hello, and Weldon Carey. Stuart Fisherman's Lodge says, Chris, you still here? Nature Guy says, I keep forgetting about the trivia. Oh, head over to the post tab every day, you guys. The emoji pick poll comes out at midnight every day, and every day at noon is the trivia. So, you know, at the 12 o'clock, check the post tab. Fisherman Lodge says 1984. Lisa says, those look like my kitty. Aw, they do? The cards? Aw. Cute, aren't they? I love them. I think they're adorable. All right. Sue says hi to Nature Guy. Weldon Carey says hi to Nature Dog. Nana of 5, hello. Hello, Nana of 5. Welcome. I'm so sorry it took me forever to get to you. Welcome. I hope you're still here with us. Nature Guy says, hello, Sue. Anthony says, oh, I think I missed a couple quizzes. YouTube gives you a badge for so many quizzes you get right. Oh, well, go on and play. And there's a new one every single day at noon, my time, Eastern time. There's a new trivia quiz question at noon, and there's a new emoji poll pick at midnight. Nature says hi to Weldon Carey. Nana says hi, Kathy. Hi, Nana of 5. Stuart says 1984 was the start of the problems, but it was 1986 when it went boom. I must have missed something there. Anthony says the first quiz is at 5 correct answered. That's cool. Chris says there's a dad joke in there, Dad. Did you see that horse say? Daughter says, what's a horse say? Dad, nay. Kathy said, Nature Dog, why don't I see your live streams? Nana says, I just subscribed to. Thank you, Nana. Let's check out Nana. Nana is a relatively new channel as well, everybody. August of 2014, new to us though. Welcome, Nana of 5. Thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. All right, let me keep going. Hi, Melly. Weldon Carey says, hey, Nana of 5. Anthony says, he, C-O. Kathy says, I sub to Nana. Melly's here. Hi, good night, Miss Daisy. Good night, Melly Dons. Everybody say hi and good night to Melly. Fisherman says hi to Nana. Sue says, Anthony, I got one of those notices from YouTube about quizzes, and I had no idea what the heck what it was for. Fisherman's Lodge says, hi, Kathy. Nature Guy says, I haven't done a live yet, Kathy, just some videos. Anthony says, did you reveal the poll answer? Did you answer the poll, Kathy? Yeah, I'm going to answer the poll. I'm going to reveal the poll, you guys. Did you guys vote in tonight's poll? It is. Do you know what do you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Daisy May's birthday, everybody. Tomorrow is Daisy May's birthday. So make sure you check out our poll pick, emoji poll pick and our trivia question of the day, because they're both about Daisy. Nature Guy says live, and Kathy says okay. Kathy, yes, I didn't know the answer. Fisherman says hi, Kathy. Kathy says haha. It fit right in. Nana says thank you, Kathy. Nature Guy says I have some photos on my posts and a few shorts and videos if you want to look at those, Kathy. Kathy says why am I missing the live streams? I don't know. We're here every day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. and also on the weekends. And you never know when on the weekends, but we are here every day, Kathy. Thank you. What about tomorrow? Wait, what poll? There's a poll. I put up a poll. We have 31 votes. I will close it out in just a couple of minutes. And tomorrow we're going to do tea time, you guys. Tomorrow between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., sometime in there, we're going to do tea time. We're going to say happy birthday to Daisy. And let all you guys say happy birthday to her. Nature Guy says, Kathy, check the subscription and hit all notifications instead of personalized. Yeah, you guys, if you want to catch our live streams, hit all. We are live Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern time with tea time. We come back at 8 p.m. with puzzles, crosswords, just like tonight. Anthony says, yeah, Kathy, highlight in gray from Daisy May. Kathy says, okay, I will. I'm still learning. We're all learning, Kathy. It's fine. Don't feel bad. Anthony says, if you're using a phone. Sue says, you'll have to check out my community page. I posted 2 photos of yoga squirrel in a plank pose. In one, he's only using one leg to hold onto the tree. He's so cute. Sue, he is so cute. Sue has a yoga squirrel, you guys. Lisa says, yeah, only my cat is rotten. Kathy says, I love squirrels. Me too. We have squirrely Thursday tea time, Kathy. You should join us. Thursday, squirrely tea time. It's tea time with squirrels. Kathy says, I will, Sue. I sure will. I post a lot of chippies. I love them. Anthony says, hi, Nana. Kathy says, chippies, as in chipmunks, you guys, chipmunks. Nana says, thank you. Kathy says, I love that card, Daisy. Thank you, Kathy. I enjoyed the puzzle and enjoyed the company here. Thanks, Daisy May and Puzzle People. Thank you, Anthony. Have a good night. Let's end the poll before we forget. And we are going to be saying good night as soon as I get caught up. I'm very close. Kathy says, me too. Fisherman says, I did. Sonny says, hi, Yvonne. Nana 5, I just recently started putting videos on my channel. Oh, wonderful. More and more people are starting to grow their channels. It's exciting, everybody. I remember when I decided to start growing my channel. It was not even a year ago. I decided around September. I decided I was going to grow my channel, and I'm still working on it. Nature Dog says, love you all, guys. Have a great night. Thank you, Nature Dog. Good night, girl. Have a great Sunday. Okay, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nature Dog Realms, for your donation for Daisy's birthday tomorrow. Thank you. Nana says hi to Sunny. Chris is doing emojis. Kathy says love to you, Nature Dog. Sue says NDR hi. Anthony says tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. You're only a day away. Name the movie. Annie, that's a movie. Kathy says I'm not getting notifications. Lisa says Nana of just subbed. Nature Dog Realm says see you all on Monday. Have a great one, Nature Dog. Take care, girlfriend. Be safe. Kathy says Annie. Yes, it was Annie. Mary says, aw. Kathy says, I wouldn't miss Daisy's birthday. Aw, it's tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow's. And don't forget, we also have coming up tonight, which I just remembered, is the Sunday Member of the Week. This week right now is Mike the Bike Dasher, but that ends tomorrow. And tomorrow we have a new Sunday Member of the Week. Check out the channel. What time are we celebrating Daisy's May's birthday? I'm not sure, Anthony, because we have to see about the weather tomorrow. We have a squirrel named Chubby. I love it. When is the squirrel tea time? It's on Thursday at 8 a.m. There's a couple in the channel. The last 2 Thursdays we've done it. Squirrely Thursday tea time. 8 a.m. Nature Guy says, I have about 20 squirrels. Kathy says, oh, wow, connected. Kathy says, Sue. I got a chipmunk to eat out of my hand once. Nature guy, and I have the hiccups. I apologize. Excuse me. Canada bird feeder. Sorry I'm late. You're right on time. Thank you for being here. Kathy Martin says, just one Sue. What up? I got the hiccups. Anthony says, take my squirrels, Eric. They're destroying my garage. Kathy says, oh, Nature guy, they're so sweet. Nature guy says, yeah, it took me 5 years to go from thinking about it to just do it and see what happens. Yeah, you just do it and see what happens. You got to enjoy what you're doing. You have to be authentic and real. People read into fake, and just be yourself and do what you love. I like the big gray squirrel, says Nature guy. Kathy says, oh no, Anthony, they eat all my seeds. Anthony says, bye all. Bye, Anthony. Have a good night, buddy. Lisa says, loves bugs and hugs. Hope she feels better soon. Thank you, Lisa. Bye, Anthony. Nice meeting you, says Kathy. Oh, Kathy, Anthony is so funny. He has a really good wit to him. You'll like Anthony. He's fun. Anthony says, I understand. I'll be at my mom's helping weed and now the lawn and such. Might not catch Daisy's birthday. That's okay, Anthony. Don't worry about it. Enjoy your Sunday. Happy birthday, Daisy. It's almost midnight. Yes, she'll be. Her birthday's at midnight. I can't tell you how old she's going to be because that's, you'll see why. Kathy says, I'll take them Canada. Someone says, it will be a squirrel-tastic Sunday. I like that. Squirrel-tastic. Kathy says, we are neighbors on the map, I think. And it's nice meeting you too, Kathy. I helped you get some friends and subs, eh? Kathy Martin says, yeah. Thank you again. Anthony's using emojis. Someone says later, Anthony. Kathy's using emojis. Nature guy says, are you on the Eastern time, Kathy? Kathy, I think, is in the Central time, isn't she? She says, I'm in Northern Michigan. Nature guy says, Anthony, he is such a great, good guy. Anthony's great, isn't he, you guys? He is. Anthony says 8 to 10 from beautiful Colorado. Good night, folks. Good night, Anthony. Nature guy says, I'm on it in Florida. I'm in Florida. Yes, you are in Florida. And we are done to the bottom of the chat. We are going to say thank you, everyone, for being here. We are going to say have a good day. We're going to say have a good rest of your night. All that good stuff. I got one more thing I need to check real quick before we say our goodbyes. Before we say our goodbyes. I need the Daisy May channel. Daisy May. Daisy May I. Yeah, Squirrely Thursday, Kathy. A Squirrely Thursday tea time. Tea time is every day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. And Sunday mornings, usually between 8 and 9. We don't do Saturday morning. Somebody else does a coffee time in the morning, usually. So we do not do Saturday. All right. Kathy says, thank you, Daisy May. See you soon. Thank you, Kathy. Sona says good night. Kathy says nice places. Thank you, everybody. Kathy says, and all my new and old friends. That's right, Kathy. Thank you for being here. Nana says, have a great night. Thank you, Nana. Stop back again. Sona says, hello, Nana of 5. Sona says, oops, spoke too soon. Kathy says, me too, Anthony. Nature guy says, Anthony, I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. Kathy says, I sure do know the feeling. And Anthony says, thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for doing the puzzles. Thank you for doing the jumbles. Here's the puzzles. All right. Thank you. Thank you for all the members. Thank you for the new members. Thank you for the donations tonight. Really appreciate all you guys. Canada says, great live stream as always, a ton of fun. And Chris Outdoor says, ditto. Aw, thank you guys. Thank you. Have a great night, you guys. Kathy says, I struggle every day with it. Aw, Kathy, I'm sorry. She says, I agree. Sonal says, Nana says, hello, Sonal. And Kathy's giving us love. Yeah. Kathy, anytime you're feeling down, come on over to the channel and watch Daisy's shorts. Daisy will cheer you up. Daisy will make you laugh. I swear to you, she'll make you feel better. She really, really will. Kathy says, it's okay, I'm a work in progress. We all are, Kathy, that's right. Anthony says, me too, Kathy. We're kindred souls with Eric and Minnie. Just keep smiling, Egg. Just keep smiling, right? Nature Guy says, have a good night. Blue Creeper, hey, Blue Creeper, welcome. She says, hope everyone's having a great evening. Thank you, I hope you are too. Kathy says, it's a dreaded major depression. Aw, Kathy. Well, anytime I can cheer you up, girl, I want to. You know, I don't want you to be down there in the dumps. I want you to be up here in the light, laughing, smiling even. That's good. Thinking good thoughts. Soma says, Kathy, I go through the same thing. A lot of us do, you guys. A lot of us go through these things. That's why you have to be here for everybody, because we all know what it's like. Yep. Anthony says, good evening, all my good friends here. Hope you're all good, my friends. Thank you, Anthony. Nature Guy says, it's hard to smile a lot of times, Anthony, but we have to attract positive energy. That's right, you guys. Positive energy. You get back what you put out there. Kathy says, you cheer me up. Oh, I'm so glad. Sonal, you cheer me up. Sorry about that. It's all I've ever known. Aw. I'm going to get a drink of water. That makes me kind of sad, Kathy. You know, I have a sister named Kathy. Spells the same way, too, as Kathy. Lisa says, Lisa doesn't always smile a lot. Nature Guy says, I just basically hide it anyway. Kathy says, it's okay, I fight hard. Aw. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. It saddens me. Try not to overthink things. Try to go with the flow a little more. Try not to look in the past. And try not to look too much to the future. You know, that's where anxiety and depression come from. Looking from the past and looking to the future too much. Try to live in the present as much as you can. Sometimes we let one thing in our life weigh us down like an anchor, and we just can't seem to free ourselves from the anchor. That's right, Anthony, we do. We play it over and over and over and over in our heads. Why do we do that? We all need to stop doing that. Kathy says, I've come a long ways. Oh, that's good, Kathy. I'm glad. And hopefully we can help you go even farther. Nature Guy says, I overthink way too much. A lot of people overthink, you guys. A lot of people. Sonal says, Kathy, I'm happy to cheer you up. Yeah, Sonal will cheer you up. Anthony says, it's all good for me, though. The camaraderie here helps me lots. Thanks, Daisy May and all here. Thank you, Anthony. Kathy says, thank you, Sonal. Nature Guy says, I try not to overthink, but I can't help it. I know. It's a hard habit to break. You can do it, though. Sonal says, my main depression is when I do live streams. The trolls attack me for no reason. Oh, Sonal, really? I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm going to be looking for your live streams, and I'm going to come in there and cheer you up, buddy. I'm going to cheer you up. Kathy says, they're everywhere, Sonal, and they are terrible. Oh, yeah, you just have to ignore them or remove them. Whatever you need to do to keep the peace in your mind, that's what you need to do. If trolls come in and they bug you, get rid of them. Nature Guy says, I found surrounding myself with inspiring people like you guys helps so much. It does, Nature Guy. It does. Surround yourself with positive, happy people. We're not positive, happy people 24/7. Maybe 23/7. Sometimes only 7, right? Everybody has ups and downs in life, you guys. We have to help everybody through it. Kathy says, yes, Anthony, I couldn't. Yes, Anthony, I couldn't you think of the name. Kathy says they are attention seekers. Nature Guy says, turn it to subscription only mode in chat to help with the trolls. You can do that. You can. And as I learned the other day, you can actually slow the chat down too. I didn't know you could do that either. I've never had anyone before but myself. Sonal, I am a troll, so I can handle trolls rather easily, says Anthony. You're not a troll, you weirdo. You're not a troll. And you're not a weirdo. That's a term of endearment. If I call you a weirdo, that means I like you. Well, you have my support. Thank you, Kathy, and you have mine. And it looks like you have all of us. All of us. Nature Guy says you can slow the chat if it's going too fast. Yes, you can. I saw it done the other day. Sonal says, thank you, guys. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. All right, folks, it is 10:20 here. Sonal says, Anthony, LOL. No, you're not. Nature Guy says, you guys always have me. Kathy Martin says, every live stream I see a troll. Sometimes trolls are good, though, you guys. Sometimes trolls turn into subscribers. Or at least viewers, right? Anthony says, how about one last poll? Are you going to have a good day tomorrow? Okay, let's do it. One last poll. Here we go. All right, it's up, Anthony. Good one. Anthony says yes. Kathy says yes. Kathy says, thank you, Nature Guy. It is comfort. It is. Someone says true and also helps with the algorithm. There you go. Kathy says, my evening is already good. Oh, I'm so glad, Kathy. I'm so glad. Nature Guy, we have great community. It's really amazing. It really is, you guys. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. I am so glad to be a part of it. All right, so we have a poll up. You guys can make answer the poll. We're gonna give it just a couple of minutes, and then we are gonna say goodnight. It is almost 10:30 here, and bedtime for this girl. This girl does not stay up very late. All right, let me just finish up the chat, guys. Yes, yes. Yes. Kathy says, yes, love to all. Anthony, Daisy May, I've been called a weirdo since a wee kid, so it's like water off a duck's back. Yes, I'm being endearing. I really am, Anthony. Please don't take that the wrong way. You can ask my husband. I use that weirdo word all the time. And I even call Daisy. I'm like, Daisy, you're just a little weirdo. It's a term of endearment, Anthony. If you answer no, you're already creating your own bad day. That's a good way to look at it. That's a great way to look at it. Kathy says, me too, Anthony. Wise words, Eric. Kathy Martin, especially being adopted. Aw, Kathy, being adopted it's so special. Being adopted is so special. Your parents picked you. You know, our parents got stuck with us. Your parents picked you. That's something to be proud of. She says, but I found others like me. Yeah, there you go. Find other people like you. Find people of like mind. There you go. Kathy says, I know that now. Toy Pups is here. Toy Pups using emojis. Thank you, Toy Pups. Kathy says, yes, we are. Absolutely. My mother was a God-stirred child. She had some really bad stories. Oh, no. Oh, a foster child. Yes, I know people who have bad stories too. That should be a topic we might have some night on a members only live stream. We might talk about stuff. I think we're going to start talking about some really serious issues on our members only live streams. Sonal says hello, Toy Pups. Anthony says hi, Toy Pups. Kathy says oh no. Toy Pups giving us love. Kathy says, yes, we should. Yes, we should. Absolutely. Anthony says, that's good to hear, Kathy. Yeah, we should all be talking about these topics, you guys. And don't be afraid to talk about these topics, you know. People want to talk about it. I think that would help a lot of people to be able to talk in a safe place. That's right, Nature Guy, and I think we're going to do it, too. Anthony said, that's good to hear, Kathy. Toy Pups says, hi, showing support, trying to get 100 likes. Oh, thank you, Toy Pups. She's on her stream. Thank you, young lady. Every day I get out of bed, it's a good day. That's right, Kathy. Every day above ground and not pushing up daisies is a good day, you guys. Life is short. Try to leave the negativity behind. Think positive. Think positive thoughts. Put good stuff out into the universe. It comes back. Nature Guy says, I deliberately don't go into detail on these lives. It's not the right place. I hear you, Nature Guy. We're gonna do a members only live stream one of these nights, and I think next week Sunday, and maybe we'll talk about some of these serious things, right? Everyone could have a good cry or a good laugh, right? Some therapy amongst friends. Anthony says, awesome, Kathy. Sono says, I agree. Nature Guy says, you bring in what you put out. That's right. You get back what you put out there, you guys. It's the truth. A day above ground is better than a day 6 feet under. That's right, Anthony. Nature Guy says, yes, that's a great idea, Daisy. Yeah, I think we're going to do it next Sunday, you guys. Next Sunday, we will not do puzzles. Next Sunday, we will have some discussions with just members. Kathy says, absolutely, Nature Guy, but I'm open by depression. It's a huge advocate. It is. You should be able to talk about it. And you can talk about anything here, Kathy, anything you want to. And you are protected here. I will not allow people to be mean to people here. I don't allow it on this channel. Barry, look what you missed, buddy. Look at it. You missed them. You missed them. We did a couple bonus ones. Don't forget the last poll if you haven't revealed. I will right now. Kathy says, I've helped others. See, Kathy, doesn't it make you feel better that you helped people? It helps. It helps you feel good when you help people, everybody. All right, where is that poll at? The poll's not coming up, you guys. I don't know why. Barry says, wow, I haven't seen Jumbo in a while. I know, Barry, and you missed it. We did it after the puzzles. Nature Guy says, I've helped others even when I'm suffering myself, right? And sometimes that just makes you feel good inside and feel better. You still have your issues or whatever your problems are, but sometimes you forget about them when you help others. Barry said 100% yes on the poll. Good, yes. It's Sunday. And don't forget, you guys, it's Daisy's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Daisy. I had a feeling you do, Nature Guy. You've helped me and didn't even realize it. 8 votes, all yes. Yeah, it's not coming up on my thing here to get rid of it. Anthony says, indeed. I didn't close it out, did I? No, I didn't. I don't know what's happening. The poll is 8 votes, 110 people, percent said yes. Yeah, it's not coming up on my screen as far as for me to close it out. I don't understand. But you did see it up there? Okay. Nice. Setting ourselves up for tomorrow's happiness is a good thing. That's right, Anthony. Think of how happy you're going to be tomorrow when you wake up. You're gonna be so happy you woke up. You're gonna be so happy that it's Sunday. Most people it's a day off, or it might be sunny, or just that you woke up, right? Kathy's laughing. Barry wants a recount. I want the poll. I can't find the poll to close it out. Nature Guy says, no, I didn't realize, Kathy, but I'm glad I helped. That makes me feel good. See, it does make you feel good to help others, everybody. It does. I voted by Chad. B2. I think it's still hanging. Voter fraud. Kathy Martin's giving us love. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. Yeah, I don't know why my poll's not coming up on my phone where I actually put it in. So I can't close it out because it won't come up. It's just bizarre. All right. right. Well, I was going to try to close it out before we left, but it's not popping up. All right. Nature Guy says it's waiting for the 2 a.m. Dropbox votes to come in. Anyone remember Hanging Chads? No. No, I do not. What's Hanging Chads? I don't know what that is. No, Hanging Chads. What is it, Anthony? 42 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. All right, we are going to say goodnight, you guys. It's getting very late here. Oh, wait. And go good night. I think that's German for good night. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Now it's 9 votes, 100%. Yeah, it won't let me close the poll. I can't even find the poll. No, I don't understand. Well, I would close the poll if I could find it, but for some reason it's not popping up on my screen. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Kathy, I hope you're feeling better. And anytime anybody is feeling low, go watch Daisy's videos and shorts. She is funny. She'll light up your world, and she will make you smile. And tomorrow is her birthday, everybody. Hanging Chads was an issue with the voting a few years back. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Well, thank you, Anthony, for that information. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for tea time. Sometime between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. We're going to have tea time. I'm going to show you how beautiful Daisy looks for her birthday. All right. And this is, thank you for having us, Nature Guy. Barry says 25 years ago, Anthony. 25 years ago they were talking that? Wow. The year 2000. Right? All right, folks. We'll see you in the morning for tea time. Everybody, thank you for being here. I love you guys. We will see you too. Love you too, Kathy Martin. Thank you for being here, girl. Come on back. All right, come on back and visit with us. Cheers, everyone. Glad to meet you, Kathy. Yeah, Kathy's great, Anthony. You'll love her. She says love to all. All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. If we see you. If we don't see you, have a great, wonderful day. Love you all, everyone. Good night. Good night, Barry. Barry, what would the fox say? Love to Nature Guy. Love to Anthony. Barry, 25. Yeah, 25. Isn't that crazy? All right, we're going. I'm under a rock, says Anthony, right? I don't watch the news anymore. I don't even like watching it. I don't even care. I don't know. Like, remember I told you the other day I saw the Blue Angels out here practicing? The air show was today. I did not even know the air show was today because I don't watch TV anymore. All right, we're leaving. Much love, everyone. Use the emojis. Use the emojis in the videos and also in the shorts. Oh, I love it. Use them all. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. Bye for now, everybody. Keep using those. Good night, Barry. Thank you, everyone. Abigail. Bye, everybody.